Going on, everybody? Gonna go live here in a couple minutes. Wanna just kind of do some live trading on the Thinkorswim platform. Stay tuned for that. Give me a couple minutes here. Going to sorry, I was talking on mute here. Let me scale this back down so you guys can hear me a little bit better. So yeah, Thinkorswim. This is a product of TD Ameritrade. That is the broker. But you know, they have the desktop version, and then this is the web version. I think I'm more of a fan of the web app just because it's easier to kind of just visualize and do stuff. The web app probably has some more advanced features and stuff like that. But I'm definitely a big fan of the web app over the desktop, just because, like I mentioned, it's a little bit easier to use. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go through some paper trades here. Once again, this is not a live account, so disclaimer. And once again, not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. But SPY looks like it's trying to rip back up, down about 0.32% today. It's been pretty choppy all day. I know I was trading AMD earlier, and it was like just chopping like crazy. I think I sold out at like 98.14 or something. 98. Yeah, way earlier this morning. So looks like it is now in the red, but it's been, what did we start out at? 99.19. Yeah, it's ripping back down. AMD. And it was like just, yeah. But anyways, jump on here. Leave me any questions. I'm gonna show you how to just do some trades on the Thinkorswim web app. Pretty cool, platform. Once again, that I kind of want to just kind of do some live trades on my paper account here. So QQQ. Cool thing about QQQ over like a Robinhood, right? So you can open up. They make it pretty cool, or you can quickly, pick different stocks to enter trades. So if you want to do an option trade, 0 DTE, 326 call, it's a little bit out of the money. Currently trading around $53. The cool thing about that is you can go ahead and set stops before ever entering the trade. So, gonna do a little bit of demo of that here. So this will be, let's see, so first trigger. Trying to do an OSA, yeah, so, okay, so let's never mind. Let's come back up here, go to the option chain, go to, whatever ticker you want. So let's say we want to buy the 326. Say we bought it, but here we go. So this is what I was wanting to do. So this is entering a position, right? So you're entering long 326 calls, 10 of them for this price. And then after that gets filled, you're going to set a take profit and a stop loss. So take profit, let's say we want to make, scalp, I don't know, 10 points. So $100. We want to risk $100. So a 1-to-1 risk. You're risking 100 to make 100. So if you want to make a little bit more, you risk 100 to make, 200, a 1-to-2 risk. This is kind of how you would simulate that. But once again, it just comes back to, you know, being able to analyze the chart and being, you know, knowing the best times to enter. You know, you can take on this trade at any point instead of 1 to 2, you know, risk to reward, but making sure that you time it correctly is very important. So let's just go and do that. So I think another cool thing about the desktop app is when you edit it, your stops and limits automatically get updated. So that's pretty cool. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen on here. So let's just take a 65, a little bit of a scalp there. So we're going to have to set that. Scoot this up a little bit. All right, go. Execute. So you can see we got filled. We now have a take profit and a stop loss. I'm not sure what we got filled at. Let me pull this over, jerk this off. So you can see we got filled at 57. It's now at 50, so it has tanked a good bit. So we're probably getting ready to get stopped out. But as you can see, we got filled at 57. Our stop is at 48, so it's pretty close to hitting that, which is about to right now. Coming back to the chart, yeah, so it's sold off a good bit. But you can see we have a stop at 48, so it's getting ready to get triggered there. We had a take profit at 65. Let's see if we can edit that. If you want to just edit one part of it, you know, pull it down a little bit, you can do that. Cool thing on the web app is that it allows you, it'll show you on the chart, which I really love. It'll show you on the visual chart, you know, at what levels, you know, this limit price should get triggered at. You know, it's no guarantee, but they have a prediction of, you know, depending on the current price, the decay, all of that. So really cool thing about the desktop app. I wish they did that on the web app too, but that doesn't appear to be, you know, how it's set up right now. Let's widen this stop a little bit, see if we can stay in it a little bit longer. But yep. Apologies, dog is crying in the background, so definitely gonna need to go tend to her pretty shortly. But we'll see if we're gonna get filled here. I mean, I think it was a bad entry. I don't know if it's because it's a paper account, but we did not. It wasn't a great fill. So we said 57, and it was almost, we were like down as soon as we entered the position. So I don't know if there's just because like it's a lag on a paper account or whatnot, but hopefully it's not like that. Boom, it should get sold out because it just broke down to the bottom. Actually, we adjusted our stop to go to 45. Cool thing about, you know, Thinkorswim, you can also add in different columns too. So really cool aspect there. I want to see the mark. It's the one I'm kind of looking at. You can quickly adjust it. So boom, here's the mark. We're at 46. We have a stop at 45, and we're about to get stopped out here, guys. Adjusting these a little bit. That kind of shows me to where we're at. It cost us $570. It's currently $460. So that's that. Boom, we got filled. Max took a loss on that one. I think these accounts start at 200,000, so we're down about $150. As you can see, 120, so about 130ish with the fees and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, that's a quick little example how you can you know, open up an option position on Thinkorswim and enter the position with a proper stop and take profit. If I messed that up completely, please let me know in the comments, but I'm just kind of trying to do a little demo. Let's see if we can open that up again and kind of just re-illustrate that. So we'll come to the option chain. Let's scale down. Let's say we want to get, you know, the 325. We'll do a first trigger OCO. 102, we want to, make 15. We'll make it squeeze a little bit, 0.90. 102, there we go. And then that goes off and kicks the offer off. Okay, so we got filled. We have a stop at 90 and a take profit at 115. So it's going to have to rip up a good bit for us to make money on this trade, but we'll see. Big sell-off right there. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to go see what the puppy needs. All right, guys, back here with you. Get this music turned off. So, all right, sorry, someone was had to jump off the computer there real quick. All right, so this position does not look like it's doing too well. Where's my stop at? My stop is at 90. It's currently at 95. So if it moves another 10 cents based upon our delta, it could potentially get stopped out here. So we're at 325.37. Yep, so wow, it dropped. So it's getting ready to get stopped out. If you're on the YouTube live stream, definitely leave your comments in the section. We would greatly appreciate it. The market has been absolutely choppy today. Definitely a tough day to trade for sure. But once again, this is on the Thinkorswim paper trading platform. About to get stopped out right here. Just had an alert. So I'm just trying to test out their platform a little bit, get a little bit more familiar with it. But yeah, we got stopped out. So that's 2 trades now that we have not done too well. That's why 0 DTEs are pretty tough, man. So let's just go ahead and buy. Look at me, I'm trying to make up my losses. This is not good good habits for sure. Let's just do a market, and we'll set. So we actually want to do. I don't think it's going to sell off. Yeah, look, it bought back up through 25.16. I don't know. There's a big way I could sell off if it does want to keep going down. 60 delta. Let's do one. Do 10 contracts. So we're going to advanced first trigger OCO. That's what I've been doing. Just entering a trade with a stop loss and a take profit. 325.37. Wow. I don't think I want to buy puts. It seems like it's too good to be true, though. I mean, I don't know. This is why day trading, 0 DTE options are pretty tough. That's why I prefer to definitely sell a little bit. Obviously, selling options I think can be an easier strategy to implement. But if I am to buy, single-legged options, I like to buy it with a little bit more time. Sometimes you can scalp, early in the morning, but we are getting kind of later in the day, 11 o'clock, 11:22 a.m. So, the volume is starting to slow up a little bit. But needless to say, wow, it looks like it's trying to rip back up now. I guess one other option I want to kind of show you guys that I like to do, well, that's selling it in the money option. So let's buy these again. There's a $5 bid-ask spread. These are pretty tight. First trigger OCO, that's what I've been doing. So we'll take a $100 risk. Oops. $100 risk to make one. So it looks like we entered the position and then we're immediately stopped out. So that's the problem with, paper trading. I think there's a little bit of delay in the data here. So Yeah, so we entered in for 10 a dollar and sold it a dollar. So yeah, but needless to say, definitely go check out their platform. They have some really cool stuff. It looks like they're rolling out new items to the web app, just to keep up with other platforms out there. They just recently added this scan feature. So if you don't look for stocks that are a minimum of $10 and a maximum of $20, you can do that. So pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, definitely go check out their platform. It's free to use as long as you have a TD Ameritrade account. But I definitely recommend paper trading too, just to get used to the platform and how to get in and out of positions pretty easily, how to set up your positions, with stop losses and take profits. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. Just wanted to jump on here. Gonna jump off. Got a couple other meetings I gotta get on. Um, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Once again, not financial advice out there. This is all for educational purposes only. Just want to show you guys kind of like my experience firsthand from from my trading, and hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes and just try to be a more responsible trader out there with your money, guys. The last thing I want to see you do is take on too much risk and lose more money than you can afford to lose. That's obviously the worst case scenario. So practice, practice, practice. Control your emotions. The stock market can be very emotional. Can be an emotional roller coaster. By just buying and selling stocks, and then whenever you buy and sell options, it's even amplified 10x that. So understand the vehicles that you're using to try to grow your wealth. Make sure you're taking on an appropriate amount of risk. Understand your risk. Understand how much you want to risk, what type of options, trading strategies you want to implement, and just practice it. And sometimes if it's not going your way, take a step back from the market, reanalyze, record what you're doing, try to learn from your mistakes. This is all the things that I've been trying to do. But yeah, I hope this channel and this stream can provide some type of value. That's the whole thing I'm trying to portray, provide as much value as possible, and then go from there. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's stream. I'm gonna hop off here. Hope you got some value from it. Please hit the like. We appreciate all three of those actions. And as always, guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care. Stay tuned for some more content coming up over the next few weeks and few months. I'm going to try to push out some more content to kind of get the audience back engaged again. We took some time off, and then it's kind of dwindled down a little bit, but we're hoping to get that build back up. So once again, guys, you guys can also check us out on Twitter. We're on that platform a good bit. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of the stream today. I hope you got some value from it. Please like and subscribe.